Right. So thank you very much, Hiteshi, for taking your time out for a conversation with our students. Going by the feedback, I think it was a very, very riveting session for our students and, of course, for the Thames community. Um, so let's have a quick conversation about all things leadership.
Sure.
All right. So tell us, how did you, after 15 years of being in the corporate world, having seen leadership responsibilities in the IT and telecom sector, you became an entrepreneur. Um, the question for us is, how did this movement from the corporate world into entrepreneurship begin?
Thank you, Satya, for the introduction. And I think I really enjoyed interacting with the student. They were really participating, and I loved it. Back been there, done that long back, but yeah, again coming back to college is something which always gives you that zest and zeal. So that was amazing. Coming back to myself, after a decade and a half working in the corporate world with enterprises as big as IBM, Vodafone, entrepreneurship is something which I think you do not inherit. People say you inherit that. No, you do not inherit. It is circumstantial.
Mhm.
At least
Very
for me,
interesting.
yes. It is for me, it was circumstantial. Especially given the fact because for me it is more of a social entrepreneurship, right? So working in the corporate world, I realized that we all are born and we all have a lot of opportunity which we do not really value because they are just there. Same opportunities are lacking in a lot of underprivileged women. So that was the gap which I thought I have to bridge. I had to bridge that gap. That is where I came up with the concept of social entrepreneurship with Suad Foundation, along with my other profitable businesses that is into IT and IT hardware.
Very well. You've proved that you can do well by doing good. You're making a significant impact on social issues. So may the force be with you, so to say. So let's go back to the beginning of your entrepreneurial journey and try and understand what kind of learnings did you have to do? What kind of unlearnings have you had to do
Mhm.
as you are coming from a very structured environment? The
Yeah,
corporate world, is a very structured
yeah.
place to a domain which is devoid of rules in that sense. So how was what were your learnings?
And unlearning.
Yeah, and if you were, I think this is the
Yeah,
moot question. If you were armed with all the knowledge that you have today, would you have done things differently?
amazing. So I think I would love to answer that. Uh, at the beginning of my entrepreneurial journey, it was very different because you're coming from, as you mentioned, set rules and structured world. You have process to follow, and you just follow that. You follow the path which is already written by somebody else. But in entrepreneurship, you write your own rules. You make the path which would be followed by others. So your bigger responsibility and a bigger chunk of share here, which can be a boon or a bane if not done rightly.
Hmm.
So it's a very big responsibility which I learned. I when I stepped in, I thought, okay, it's going to be easy.
Hmm.
It's going to be just another thing. But I definitely learned a lot. There's a lot of uncertainty, which definitely is not there when you're working for somebody else. Still, your mind is, even though you, if not 9 to 5, but still 9 to 9, whatever. But if you're your own boss, it's there 24/7. You carry that in your mind, in your brain, 24/7. So, yeah, that was something which I learned while working at it. And handling with people, that is an art. Being in sales and marketing for such a long time would not help you as much than what you learn in 2 years of entrepreneurship.
Absolutely. In fact, that's a very that's precisely the point that we keep telling our students that career building is a marathon. It's not a sprint.
Yeah.
So it serves students well if they were to get exposed to different functions of a business rather than get stuck in one silo. So wonderful. Any message for our students who aspire to be entrepreneurs and considering the kind of uncertainty that we are seeing today? All right. So if there's a takeaway message that you have for them.
Okay. So I would say, Satya, currently looking at the scenario and Gen Zs who are coming in the workforces, like anything, we have to make sure that purpose is, inbuilt in these students, in these children, I would say. If you are planning for a life which is only structured with rules and regulations, you would not be leading a successful life happily. It would only be a life where you might be earning much, right? But you'll not be happy. But that is
Very
the basics of any, organization, you would say, or any individual. If the pursuit of excellence, the pursuit of happiness is not there, you are not living a life worth living. That is the message I think I would want to convey to the students.
Absolutely. In your earlier answer, you spoke about the fact that entrepreneurship is not something that is inherited.
Yeah.
So there is this very pertinent age-old question:
Yeah.
are entrepreneurs born, or can institutions like this? I mean,
Yeah.
we at Ethings Business School take a lot of pride in preparing students for the challenges of the future. I mean, what they want to do is up to them, but we provide them a platform that enables them to pursue their own passion. So the question for us is, uh, having been an entrepreneur and also a corporate leader, the question is, are entrepreneurs born, and can schools actually create that entrepreneurial capabilities in students?
Amazing. So I mean, I was never born an entrepreneur. If you talk about me, and even for others, there are a lot of stories where big leaders, their kids are not continuing the legacy. Even if they try to continue, they're not doing as good as the elders or the previous generations. We have a lot of examples from the history. And it's not wrong. You do not have to continue the same legacy if you are born in that family. Or on the contrary, if everybody in the family was a doctor or an engineer, or you have to continue the legacy. No, there is no hard and fast rule for that. And to my context, and given the current scenario, entrepreneurs are shaped and it is circumstantial, right? So when I say that, these institutes like ETHM, you guys are the ones who nurture entrepreneurship in the students, because when they have that passion, workshops where we invoke innovation, we do idea generation, idea building, these are the platforms, these are the classes where a startup is formed. So I think I should take pride in announcing as well that we are doing collaborations with a lot of colleges by introducing our Impact Fusion Club. So through Impact Fusion Club, we are collaborating and giving meaningful platforms to all the startups, entrepreneurs, business people. They come, they network, learn, unlearn, grow in the real platform, on the real network, without being judged. Without being judged.
So very well, very well. I think that brings us to the end of the conversation. Thank you, Hideshi. Even at the risk of repeating myself, your talk was very inspirational, and hopefully you would have created enough interest among our students to pursue their passion. So thank you.